Well, good morning and welcome to a little vlog. I'm out with Bixie and Bumble, my two Springer Spaniels, and here in Essex in England it is June and the wind's coming over from somewhere, but it is so cold. I think it's hitting about 12 degrees at the moment, which is very, very, very chilly. So we're doing a little walk and letting them enjoy themselves, because at least it's dry, it's not raining, that's the main thing. And I wanted to test out my new microphone as well. I've got a Hollyland microphone connected to my Canon V10, and yeah, let's just see what it comes out like. And it wouldn't be a walk without me getting a nice cup of coffee, would it? So I've treated myself to a Costa's today. I normally go for Greg's or McDonald's, but I thought I'd get a Costa's. As soon as it's a Sunday, why not indeed? Whoops, and he dropped my camera then. Yeah, we've got some very beautiful scenery behind us, as you can see. You can see the wind blowing in them trees though. It's really very, very blowy today. We had a lovely May. We had some couple of weeks of really lovely sunshine and warmth and everything, but it's kind of defaulted back to its usual now, where it's it's a bit chilly and not so nice, but hey ho, doesn't matter, does it? Being outside is the most important thing, and enjoying the just the surroundings. I quite like the wind sometimes. If it's a bit warmer it'd be nice, but when it's windy it sort of blows through you a bit and clears you, makes you feel a bit refreshed, let's put it that way. So being with two Springer Spaniels, probably the most important thing you need, if you ever get one, is to make sure you get a good recall with them, so you know where they are, because they do tend to they're bred to hunt, really, aren't they? Bred to flush out, and so they will go off into the fields, they'll go off into long grass or hedges or bushes, and they can go out of sight for a little while. Now, I don't worry about that whatsoever, because I've made sure that, well, Bumble doesn't really leave me that much anyway. He tends to stay within about sort of 20-30 metres of me. And but Bixie is a little bit different. Morning. Bixie's a little bit different. She will she'll do what a typical Springer does, and she'll be off in all the places exploring and trying to find something to find interesting or look for. And yeah, so she goes off exploring. And but the most important thing I did with her was look even now, look, she's gone under that gate just for the sake of it, just because it's somewhere different to go. Bixie, this way. And she comes. Oh. So yeah, oh, this wind's bad today. I hope you can hear me on this microphone. Hopefully it's working better than the camera mic. So yeah, I mean, the most important thing to do with any dog really is to teach them recall. So you've got a really good recall and they don't go far from you then. And if they do, then you can get them back and get them back to where they need to be. And I tend to use a whistle. I haven't got one on me today, but I've got quite a loud whistle of my own. I go like that, and they hear that. And yeah, I tend to do recall through a whistle nowadays, because sometimes your voice can get lost, especially on a windy day. It can just get lost in the wind. So using a whistle cuts through a lot of noise. Some people use clicker, but the only thing with clicker is it doesn't travel that far. So if they are a little bit wayward and got into a field, then the clicker won't really cut it. So a whistle really works well, and they hear the whistle, come straight back. And in the beginning of the training, I used to reward every single time. Now I don't need to. I just give them praise. If I do have some treats on me, they might get one. And yeah, that's the best thing to do with all dogs really. But when you've got a gun dog or a Springer, then yeah, recall's really important, just so you know where they are at all times and they come back to you. You know, look, she's chasing a crow now in the field. Can you see her in the background there? I don't know if you can. Whereas Bumble is here with me, just doing a little mooch around in the long grass there. You see his bum wiggling? Bless him. What you found? Wait, this way. Being sort of late spring, early summer now, there's a lot of scents around. There's a lot of animals that are mating, so they leave their scent on posts and trees. Just like dogs, foxes all sort of spray to leave, the male will leave his scent everywhere so he can pick up a female. Same with most mammals really, the male will leave a scent somewhere to try and find a mate. So there's a lot more smells around in April in the spring, and we've just come into June now, so it's kind of hitting into summertime now. And I'm going to have a sit down. Ready? Come. So being someone who needs to walk with a walking stick nowadays, I don't tend to be able to walk that far, and if I do, I tend to go slowly. It just helps me with balance and just to get about really. But if I do find a seat when I'm out, I'll always take a seat, but it won't stop me from being outside because I love it so much. So yeah, don't let a disability get you down, that's what I say. So who have I got with me today? I've got Bumble. Here he is, my beautiful boy. Look at that face. What a gorgeous face, haven't you? And I've got Bixie over there, my pretty little girl. Love them both. Ready? Go! You're not going for it? No? It's funny, I never thought I'd end up with Springers or any sort of Spaniel. I've always loved them because they're so pretty, aren't they? But we used to always have terriers. So to start off with, we had two. This is in my married life. Obviously, when I was growing up, I had lots of different dogs. But in my married life, we've had two Westies, West Highland Terriers, called Freddie and Teddy, and they lived into very old age. Beautiful dogs they were. And then after those, kind of a crossover, we got Stardust, Rocky, and then their son Herbie, who are our family Yorkshire Terriers, and they lived into old age as well. Rocky lived to 11. Herbie, their son, lived to 12 or so, and then Stardust lived to nearly 15, so she did really well. We still had Stardust and Herbie. Bumble came to live with us, my first Springer, and I used to walk him for his owners, and you've heard his story before anyway. If you look back on the channel, you'll see that anyway. But he came to live with us, so loved by his old family, but he wasn't thriving there because they had another dog and it wasn't working, and so he came to live with us and never looked back. He's just amazing. And then Bixie came to live with us last October. So yeah, we kind of ended up with Spaniels, and God, I wouldn't look back now, I can tell you that. I adore the breeds. I love all Spaniels, Cocker Spaniels, Springer Spaniels, all the gun dogs. But these two, they've just changed my life really. They're just so energetic, funny, very different to owning a terrier, I have to say that. Hello, my boy. Hello, my boy. You all right? The Spaniels love a ball. They all love a ball. And if it's not a ball, it'll be a stone or a stick or anything that can get them playing, really. They just love them. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Who's going to get it? Ready? Go! Grab on ball! Oh, he came in quick then. Now the great thing about Spaniels is because they are so ball focused and love playing, that even when I am out sitting like this, I can still throw the ball for them and still give them loads of fun and exercise. So it works really well. Obviously we will tot down to the river at some stage. So a real plus side for if you are thinking about getting a Springer Spaniel, they are so eager to please. They absolutely adore pleasing you and making you happy. Go on in. And that makes them very, very trainable. Very trainable indeed. They because they want to please you all the time, don't you, Bumblebee? Don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, because they want to please you all the time. Yeah, they're putting in the right time with them and the training time with them really, really helps. Goody. They're great dogs, but you have to put the time in with them. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Good. Yeah. See you every day now. Take care.
Have a lovely day.
And you. That man, he's such a lovely man. He's an Italian man. I've known him for many, many years from in the town when I used to run a pub. He didn't used to come in the pub, he used to go into the shop opposite, but I always used to say hello to him then. And now I see him out, he goes out walking every day. So you'll see him around these sort of areas most days having a little walk, keeping himself fit. Yeah, so that's a not so positive, I suppose, that they don't do well being left for too long. I wouldn't say they suffer from separation anxiety, but there's definitely touches of that in there. So be prepared to spend a lot of time with them. And even for holidays, I tend to always plan my holidays to take the dogs with me. So we tend to go away in this country now. But I am thinking about getting them little passports and possibly going abroad to France or something like that with them. So I think that'd be a lot of fun to do a little trip like that. And then I'm going up to Northumberland and doing some camping up there later in the year. So these two will be part of that. Bumble is amazing at camping. If you watch my other channel, which is Walking Tall with Paul and his dogs, you'll see a video on there of us, just me and him, for a weekend testing out a new tent that I bought. So I hope these sort of vlogs are okay. I just wanted to sort of share the dogs with you in a natural environment, with me drinking my coffee and just chatting away to you, and in beautiful surroundings. Look, if you look behind me here, you can see in the distance, very tiny there, you can see Colchester. So we're going to get up and move on a little bit now and wander down to a next place I can sit and rest. Makes you sound really lazy, but there is a reason. Some rusty old ploughing machine there. Been there many a year now, getting overgrown. Something for Pixie to explore. And Bumble, look, he's going in for a little explore. You enjoying yourselves? Are you? So this is the kind of environment that Springer Spaniels really, really thrive in. The long grass, all the fields, just loving it. Look how cute she looks there. But living the best life now, aren't you, kid? Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and I'm just going to let you watch the dogs and enjoy them in their absolute happiness. Oh, it's a lovely day. You enjoying yourselves? Are you? Yeah. Go. Morning, you okay?
Yeah, not bad. You alright?
Good, yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, yeah. Lovely day, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's not too hot, which is
No,
good.
it's good for the dogs, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Ready? Go. got to find it now. A search and seek, what I call it, game with them. Sometimes I'll bring a load of treats and I'll scatter them in the field. Otherwise I'll do what I've just done then, I'll throw a stick where he didn't see it, but he knows it's got my scent on it because we've been playing with it for a while. So he'll now use his nose to find it, and he's working hard there because he's nowhere near it at the moment. Haven't found it, go find it. But look how much joy he's getting out of that. He's such a clever boy. I'll tell him anything and he'll go and do it. He's such a clever dog. I've got him. Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. We found it. Look, it's there. There you go. Good boy. Happy boy now. Happy boy. So Bumble will play with balls or sticks, but Bixie's obsessed with a ball. She loves a ball. Ready? Go. So he hasn't seen it now. I'm going to put it over there. See if he can find it. Oh, he's using his nose. He's found it well quick. Well done. You clever boy, aren't you? Ready? Go. Ready? Come here, Bumble. Ready? Go. I do hope you enjoy watching Bixie and Bumble out on their walks. As much as I do enjoy walking them. They're so much fun to be around, and I hope it encourages you to get out with your dogs, or even just get out on your own if you haven't got a dog, and also just sort of lead you to understand what springers are like and how much fun they can be and how much hard work they can be. But also, yeah, just hope you enjoy it. So if you do, please subscribe. That'd be wonderful because this is quite a new channel. And we're trying to grow it for all dog lovers. And subscribe and like and share it with your friends if you can. That'd be absolutely wonderful. That'd be so good. Ready? Go. The wonderful thing about this walk is that there's benches pretty much every 30, 40 metres, which is wonderful. So we'll get a chance to sit down at every one and play with the dogs. You ready to carry on? Get to the next bench. Come on then. Just to even do the sort of walks I do, because we don't cover much area, but actually we do stop a lot and enjoy the nature around us. Look at these stunning views. We've got a field here full of daisies, wild daisies. And then it goes right over that landscape over there. So 3 reasons to own a Springer Spaniel. They're absolutely loving. They will love you no matter what, like most dogs I suppose, but they just love being around you. So affectionate. They make good therapy dogs apparently, because they're so affectionate around other people and other animals, which is lovely. Second point, they are highly trainable. So you can train them to do, well, they can work in the field as gun dogs if you want that, but if most people own them as a pet now, and if you own them as a pet, they are so trainable. You put the time in, do positive reward, they respond very well to positive reward training. So use a clicker or a whistle or treats or all of those and they're very, very good for that. They will respond very well to training, and not so much to harsh treatment. They love, obviously they're very loving nature. They don't really want to be shouted out or treated harshly, so they respond much better to positive training. And a third reason to own a Springer, they get you out of the house. They certainly get you out of the house, because if you have a Springer and you only stay at home with it, you're going to have lots of behaviour issues. You're going to have chewing, you're going to have boredom, probably barking, probably damaging home stuff. So they need to be taken out every day. So they are a perfect remedy for getting out into nature and being out and about. Yes, you can just take them to a dog park and throw a ball all the time, but honestly they love being out where they can explore, swim, run, because they love to swim. So yeah, 3 reasons really. 3 negatives. Let's have a think about that. So on the flip side of that, if you're not someone who doesn't get out much or doesn't want to get out much, probably don't get a Springer Spaniel, full name English Springer Spaniel that I've got, because it won't suit your lifestyle at all. Also, if you're someone that works a lot of hours outside the home and leaves your dog at home, that won't work either, because they just, unless you hire a dog walker and someone who will take them out, but they do need that attention and that company. They don't do well without it. And the 3rd reason to not have a Springer, oh, it's hard to think really when you love them so much. Energy levels. So the Springer's got such high energy levels that they do need to be entertained and worked with quite a lot of the day. You can't really expect to do a walk for half an hour and then come back and then they just sit around for the rest of the day all happy. That just won't happen. So energy levels are a big thing with a Springer Spaniel, and you need to be aware of that. They're not going to be like a whippet or something like that does a walk and then goes home and sleeps for 18 hours. They might sleep for half an hour and then they want to play again. So that could be a negative. For me, it's not. So if you can hear that wind picking up, very blowy today. It's probably what's keeping it so fresh in terms of temperature. So this is one of my 2's favourite places. There's like a little drop-in area here with the river, and they adore it, absolutely adore it. They get a little paddle and even a swim. Bumble's asking me to throw a stick for you. You've got to bring it up here. Good boy, drop it, that's it. Well done. Ready? Ready, Bumblebee? Go! There he goes. Absolutely can't resist a swim. Ready, Bixie? Go! That might sink actually. Oh, she get there in time. It's got a hole in it now, so it's starting to sink. Ready? Ready? Go! Spaniels are in their absolute element when they can swim and enjoy everything. Ready, Bixie? Ready? Go! Just starting to sink. Oh, she got it. Oh, that was close. Ready, Bixie? Good girl. Good girl. Ready? Ready? Ready, ready, ready. Go! Such a beautiful location, isn't it? Ready? Ready? Go! Oh, my darlings, you had a nice time today. This little pug coming by. Bless her. You see her there, trying to catch up with her owners. Oh, and these 2 are just sitting here watching me. So I'm presuming you're watching this because you either have a Springer, have a dog, or are thinking about getting one. Now, being a dog lover and being someone who works with dogs full time anyway, I would always say get a dog because they are just the most amazing companion to have with you. I just love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. I'd sacrifice a lot of things just to be around my dogs. But yeah, if you are thinking about getting one, just weigh up all the logistics first, like how long you're out of the house for, how much time you can offer a dog, what breed, really look into what breed you think you need to get. You might love a breed, but it doesn't mean it's the right breed for you because of your lifestyle. So really concentrate on things like that and don't go out and buy one on a whim just because it's something to do and it's something fun, because they are a lifetime commitment. Awesome commitment, don't get me wrong, but they are hard work. So they're not just something you have and then they just sit around the house all day and you cuddle. It just doesn't work like that. So yeah, but I highly recommend living with a dog if you can give it the right lifestyle. That's awesome. Ready, go. Like now you can see we've been out, you won't know on this video because it'll be edited, but we've been out, well, probably pushing 2.5 hours, something like that, and they're still up for playing. Crazy dogs. Obviously these breeds are used in as sniffer dogs and search and rescue as well, so it just engages all those emotions and techniques for them, and natural, it's just naturally bred into them. Love it. Ready, Bumble? Go get it. So I've shot this whole video on the Canon PowerShot V10, and it has mixed reviews online. I got it for a really good price, so I was happy to spend that money on it. It come down by about £200 odd, so I was really chuffed with it, and I really enjoy using it. It's very discreet, so for vlogging it's extremely discreet, and I do love my Insta360 Go 3S, which I use a lot for, especially for around water and doing low shots and different sorts of shots, because it's a really versatile little camera. But this one has an external mic port, so I can actually plug a proper microphone in, and you can hopefully hear me when we're on the walk now, so without all the wind battering the camera microphone. So this one's actually attached to me, so hopefully it's been a bit more enjoyable to hear my dulcet tones. Off we go then. Off we go. Get one in. Well, that's a good shot of Bixie running past then.